Hello. Hey, it's Jimmy Dulin here with the 10,000 Call Project. And I know I've not done this before, but I think we're going to call month of June. You know, you could call it the hump month, right? Because it's well, not kind of, it is the middle of the year. Um, so, like a Wednesday, we could call it the hump month. But instead, I'm going to call June. By the way, it was my birthday in June, my son's birthday in June, my mom's birthday in June, longest day of the year, Father's Day, first day of summer, all rolled up into one. Oh, one of my son's best friends, Ross, my tall son, we describe him as. Um, we're gonna call instead of calling June Hump Day or Hump Month, we're gonna refer to it as Momentum Month. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that. The YMCA thing. Anyway, I'm gonna refer to June as momentum because guys, we're picking up steam. And this is a freight train that I'm not getting off because not only is it momentum, but it's fun. I just like the 29th and 30th, those 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, I had 10, count them, 10 appointments booked. Now, they were 10 face-to-face appointments booked in those 2 days. Yes, that's all I did those 2 days. Very little, but not very much else did I accomplish that day, those 2 days. But I ended up with, of the 10, I actually met 4, but the 6 that canceled, one of them didn't show, but went online, completed their application. That was kind of interesting. The next thing is the others all scheduled with me for another day. So every one of them, I've just got a new 4-legged friend in here. The other appointments, none of them actually canceled and didn't show. They all texted and rescheduled. So every one of them is rebooked. All right, so let's go over the numbers, guys. This was a killer month. Like I said, momentum. All right, 744 calls. I know, 56 calls behind. I'm doing my best. I'm going to catch up. But here is just crazy 200 conversations. So better than 25% answer rate for the month of June. That's insane. Now, you want to hear really crazy? 65 appointments booked out of 200 conversations. That's a 32.5% booking rate, normally averaging 20. Of the 65 appointments booked, 1/3 of them, 21, I had actual 21 of those appointments. So I had 21 face-to-face appointments in the month of June. I say face-to-face, they could have been over Zoom. So let me get that right. 16 cancellations. So that means of the 65, 37 either happened or canceled. The rest of those appointments are booked out into the future. So when I say, like was talking to my son and I told him that I had 21 of the 65, he said, that's pretty good. But I said, well, realize that doesn't mean that the rest of them canceled. Only 21 canceled. I'm sorry, only 16 canceled. So that means the rest of those are just booked out into probably the month of July. 12 applications. I don't know how that compares with previous months. I just haven't mentally, I don't know that one by heart, but 12 applications. And then, of course, the number that everybody likes to see. So we started June with 111. And we ended June with 117. So we added 6 in the month of June. So we will start July at 117. So pretty exciting stuff. Again, I'm feeling momentum. I've told you guys about my calls and booking appointments with an out-of-state area, or not necessarily out of state, but out of my home city area. And that has been remarkably successful and fun, because I just had my first one, and I went and experienced a different city, hung out in a coffee shop, met new people, stayed over the night in a hotel, went out to dinner, met people. It was just a great experience. So it made attraction even more fun than it normally is. And I think you probably have gathered by now, I'm having fun. But if there's a way to make it even more fun, I'm all about it. So anyway, momentum. I think we probably should have a theme, and our theme this month is momentum. I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate you sharing in this with me. The various conversations that I have with people is awesome. Seems to be more people watching and listening and paying attention to what I'm talking about in this. But we're seeing real live results, guys. We started this year at 84. We're at 117. We're halfway through the year. 200 is the goal for the year. I think we're going to get there. I think we've got great potential to see, because think about all the momentum. Not only do I feel momentum today, but what's it going to feel like in November when I've had 3 conversations with somebody, only the people that want to, but when I've had 3 conversations, or when it gets towards the end of the year and some of those people think about change that they may not be thinking about right now. I just think there's momentum is our theme. And I think we've got some great opportunities in front of us. Bottom line, I'm having fun. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. Going to keep doing what I believe in. We've implemented some new phenomenal tools for our team. I'm seeing our team sales go up. We're up 44% year over year. So it's positive all the way across the board. It's just freaking positive. So have a great day. If you can, please subscribe to the channel. Follow, like, share, subscribe, ask questions, get involved. Come hang out. You want to learn how to make calls, or you just want to see how somebody not as talented as you does it, come listen to me. I'm happy to let you sit in here. You can make fun of me. Just do it quietly so I can make my calls while you're doing it. That's it. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for coming along. Bye.